Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We have Hearts of Gold by Andreas Vollenweider. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. If you pronounce it like if you speak Dutch, you would say Vollenweider. So let me know if you know the correct pronunciation. I believe he's a Swiss musician, and that's pretty much all I know. A request by Eric. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I'm going in blind. I have no idea what to expect. Now let's go. That was amazing. Beautiful. So peaceful, also. So relaxing. This is like the music, you would expect to find, in the tunnel, when you cross over to whatever afterlife we're heading to, if you believe in that kind of thing. It's like, this is the music, huh? All right. This is going to prepare me. Wow. What instrument? That was like a harp, but supercharged, super harp. And those strings, some of those strings were so thick. That was amazing because it was also like amplified, but there was an effect on it that it almost, the notes almost went over into some kind of synth uh, sound almost, right? So it felt like we were in the 80s, but very chill. And then we get that drums with the brushes so very lightly and stuff. And amazing. And just the agility and the dexterity with the fingers, right? And plucking some of those bass notes, which sounded so deep, so nice. It's almost like you come back to like a home base, or like when you're doing a meditation, you hear the gong, the bell, and you come back to it, boom, And this is very meditative and relaxing and peaceful. You could listen to this for hours and just look up and not even knowing how much time has passed. At least, oh, see, I'm even tearing down my equipment here. And just, yeah, at least for me. And I love, he was playing many other instruments, and the other gentleman as well. But there was so many other instruments there in his, I don't know if it was in his living room, probably. Oh man, it's wild. Some people really, when they have that musical gene, and they're not only going for one instrument, but they he's a composer, he's an arranger, but then you play all the instruments too. And it's like some people just dedicate their entire lives to it, man. I love that, seeing that dedication, that love, and that motivation, and what people can do if they set their minds to it and their hearts. When that's all aligned, you get magic. Beautiful. And I love, you see his one hand, with the nails really trimmed down, and then one with longer nails, like some guitar players do. He also was playing the guitar, so you get that different sound, when you pluck a string with a nail or with a finger. With the fingers a little softer, and the nail you get a little bit of a crisper sound. So great effect there, man. And sometimes people would say it's handy at parties, but I don't know nothing about that. I'm just this is hearsay, Your Honor. This is hearsay. Yeah, that was awesome. Hearts of Gold, Andreas Vollenweider. I need to learn more about this gentleman. I believe he's been making music, or been known since the 80s. So yeah, if you have any recommendations or some information, please. I'm eager to learn more. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, spending some time with me. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye. Hey, this video isn't over. I hadn't had enough of this guy's face. Or if you've already sat through this message, you can click away. That's why I put it at the end, not at the beginning or in the middle of a video to disrupt it. But here I am, hat in hand. Well, if I had a hat, I would have it in my hand. Uh, Subscriber count. That's a vanity metric. I know. I'm not above vanity, but I do want to ask you if you're feeling generous, and if you made it this far in the video, and if you already watched a few of my videos and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're nearing that 100K mark, and you get that shiny silver play button. And dads aren't cool to their kids. You know that. Uh, but maybe, just maybe, I would get 5 minutes of coolness if I could show that silver play button to my daughter. She loves YouTube, of course, like all kids. And if her daddy would have that, it would be daddy cool until she sees this video. Then it's over. But until that day, I would truly, truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.